looked at her eyes and I knew, oh my God, this woman is really gonna shoot me.
A shooting in Orick when deputies respond to a call of an altercation between two women. Then shortly thereafter, reports of shots fired. Good evening. Thank you for being here. I'm Nazi Javid. Our reporter Alex Hassenstaub went to the scene where the fight broke out, speaking with the alleged victim and one of the women who was in the initial altercation. She joins us live now in the studio. Alex, what'd they tell you?
Well, Nazi, just by looking at these women, I could see that things did get violent. Now, I must say, they were definitely two different stories here, and this is what I found out. On Sunday night, at this RV park and motel in Orick, Humboldt County deputies say a fight between two women who live here escalated into gunshots.
I never thought somebody would shoot at me.
Valerie Hazier tells North Coast News that she is the victim of the shooting. She was not hit by any bullets, but she says she can still remember what was going through her mind.
I looked at her eyes and I knew, oh my God, this woman is really gonna shoot me.
Alicia Wilson is the woman deputies and witnesses say fired the gun, but both women say Wilson wasn't even part of the initial fight.
The first woman ripped the hair out of my head and then she bit me.
The woman who Valerie is referring to is her neighbor Renee. Renee says the confrontation started when she stood up to Valerie after allegedly causing a scene at a neighbor's home.
And I said, leave Rhonda alone. And Valerie number two, ran up and punched me in the face, as you can see right here.
And while she did admit to biting Valerie, who she nicknamed number 2 after her room number, Renee says she felt like she didn't have a choice.
And she got me in a headlock and I bit her. I did bite her because I'm not really a fighter. I wasn't trying to fight. I don't want to fight.
But Valerie says she doesn't know why the altercation started, saying she was surprised when Wilson showed up at her door.
She all of a sudden just starts grabbing me, threw me on the ground. I cracked my head twice on the ground, cracked my face, cracked my mouth on the ground. Then she starts punching.
But like many fights, Renee had a different story. She said that Valerie continued to harass her that night, even threatening to kill one of her pets. So when Wilson came over to visit Renee, she decided to stick up for her friend.
And so she got really mad and she said, leave Renee alone. And she picked up a rock and she threw it out the door. She jumped her. She punched her in the head. Alicia never hit anybody. Alicia's just trying to protect herself. And then some guy came out of her house and punched Alicia. Alicia was a bloody mess. She was way worse off than I was.
Renee said Wilson went into panic mode after being attacked. That's when she went to her grandfather's home to grab his gun. But her grandfather's saying he stopped her before she had a clear shot.
The one I seen her fire, she fired up there over the buildings up there and towards the alders on the mountain. She might have hit an alder tree.
But Valerie says she remembers a shot missing her by just feet.
And the bullet went this close to my head. And then I hurried up, turned around to run, and she shot another one.
Now, the Sheriff's Department is confirming that evidence showed multiple shots were fired, but they're still asking anyone with information to come forward. And Wilson was the only person involved that was arrested. Reporting live in the studio, Alex Hassenstaub, North Coast News.
Okay, thank you, Alex.